Guys, welcome to Algebra 3. Today, I'm going to show you how to complete problems in this assignment, which is solving by factoring and the quadratic formula. So let's first go into the factoring examples. So whenever you're solving quadratic functions by factoring, the first thing that you need to do is you need to set it in the form ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So that's what I want to do over here. I want to move everything over to the right side. So I'm going to add 2x to both sides. And I notice there's no terms that only have an x to the first power. So that means I'll just have an extra term over here, plus 2x. So then right now, let's do my work over here. I'm going to have x squared plus 2x minus 16 equals negative 1. Then I still want to make this equal 0, so I'm going to add 1 to both sides, only to the like terms. So now I have x squared plus 2x minus 15 equals 0. So then I'm going to solve it by factoring. So let's see, step 2, we're going to factor. So to factor, I'm going to set up 2 sets of parentheses. Always bring down that equal 0. So then I think, what times what's going to give me the x squared? Well, I know x times x will multiply to give me x squared. Then I'm trying to think of 2 numbers that I can multiply to get negative 15. But then when I combine these, the inner product and the outer product, I'll get a positive 2. So I know that factors of 15, I'm just going to come over here, 1 and 15 and 3 and 5. So let's start with the 3 and 5. So 3 times 5 is 15, and I want to combine the products 3x and 5x to be 2. That will work if I have a plus 5x and a minus 3x, because 5x minus 3x would give me 2. All right, next step, step 3. You're going to apply something called the zero product property. Zero product property. And it relates to this. Like if you take the number 8 and multiply it by 0, you're going to get 0, because anything times 0 is 0. So right now I have 2 factors that multiply to be 0. So in order to multiply and get an answer of 0, either this part is 0, or the other factor is 0, or both. And when we're solving for all possibilities. So we're just going to say that both of them equal 0. So that will help us find the possibility. So that means set each factor equal to 0. And then I can solve. So x equals positive 3 and x equals negative 5. So when I write my answers, I'll say 3 and negative 5, submit. And that's correct. So now let's try one more. Solve by factoring. So again, that first step, write it in ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. And right here, I do not have a c value. So if I don't have a c value, try factoring the GCF. So then I look, okay, is there a greatest common factor between x squared and x? Yes, an x. So I'm going to try to factor out an x. So x squared divided by x is x, because x times x will give me x squared. And then negative 2x divided by x is negative 2. Bring down the equal 0. And now that it's factored, you can apply that zero product property where you set x equal to 0 and x minus 2 equal to 0. So x equals 0 is one answer. The other answer, add 2 to both sides, you get x equals 2. So then I'll go and type in my answers, 0, comma, 2. And that's correct. And the next one would be just like it.